After Rajiv Gandhi, when he became Prime Minister, India started having a first-hand experience of some digital experience, like they've got the computers and there was hardly one computer room in one institution. Most of us, they opted for some diploma or something, and that day we learned that how to switch off and switch on the computer. We thought that now we have learned everything about it, as if it is a motor car and we know how to drive it. Gradually, this system grew, and one by one we have seen and we experienced the new paradigm shift in the memory and then the intelligence of those computers. And there used to be an annual competition that whether these machines are more intelligent than the human being. And most of the time they used to play chess with those machines, and ultimately they thought that human beings are more intelligent. That chapter has gone. Now machine has proven that they are better than the human beings. Ultimately, because of the data is fed by persons. So whenever you have a competition, you will find that one mind may be superior than the another mind. One person, one mind may be superior than 10 minds, but having the data and having the intelligence of thousands, lakhs, millions and trillions of mind together, and then by the combination, if you compare it with the one human being, the human being will be pushed away, and he may not succeed with that artificial intelligence. So I request you all that we all have to run with the time. Like in 88, 89, the email ID used to be the identity, because we used to say that if you have the email ID, at least you can send an email. You know how to send an email, how to write the subject. Then a language grew. Today we all have SCC online, Manu Patra and all. So the legal research in our days, which was conducted by the books, it was really difficult, and even after reading and finding so many judgments, you may not be able to find the correct one which was applicable straight away on that particular case. Today, with the help of these research engines, we have so much information, we have many judgments in line. Again, at the same time, when you believe in the ChatGPT, which is one of the most prominent and relevant artificially intelligent program, you will find that it's referring you to so many judgments which actually doesn't exist. Sometimes you find the arguments are genuine, it appears to be genuine, but it may not be part of that judgment. So these artificially intelligent programs are completely dependent on the capacity of the persons who feeded the data. Suppose you teach them wrong, they will inform you wrong. If you teach them right, they will inform you right. So first of all, the person who is adopting this mechanism, they have to know what I am asking, whether this machine is competent enough to inform me or not. Nowadays, dress design, painting, photography, editing, videos, everything you are doing it with the artificially intelligent programs. And today what we are seeing is only 2% of the future. We are planning to go in the space, we are planning to stay at the moon and some other places, but ultimately we must realize that these softwares, these artificially intelligent programs are only to help the human beings. Still, in the mathematics, today you have million and trillion. But in Hindi, you have Sankh, Mahasankh and other numbers also. Now they have developed. We have Aryabhat. Those days there was no computer. But Aryabhat's math, who can say no? Who can say that he was lesser competent? We had the Veds and doctors like Dhanvantari. We had so many things earlier also. And it's not hypothetical, we must realize it. Because those mathematics books are still functioning. I will give you just an example. Sir Thomas Roe, you all must be knowing, who came to India in 1600 to get a farman of the business from Jahangir. And that's how Britishers started having access in India. When he came and he landed at Surat, he sought the appointment, and Jahangir was in Ajmer those days. He said, okay, you meet me at Ajmer. He had brought some nice wine and liquor, and they tasted together, and ultimately he got a farman. I am a regular visitor of the UK, and generally I am interested in learning new things. So whenever you go to India House, any one of you just take a ticket of £2 nowadays, they charge. But they will show you all the original letters and transcriptions. You will find that he wrote a letter back to the king. And he says that we are hopeful of getting the farman from the Badshah, but we do not know that what we are going to sell here. The average human Indian person having much more resources than our rich people. They have everything available. You can't sell anything here. Whatever we need there, we can take it from here, but there is nothing which we have to brought it from there and sell it in India. And that's how all the Dutch, French and everyone, they started pouring into the India. But those days, you just remember Vasco da Gama. When he started traveling from Portugal to the South India, it was not easy, because reaching there, then having the exact directions and all. Today we have compass. It's an old technology, but today we have compass. As far as lawyers are concerned, I will always advise you that we must fill the facts, we must type everything, and then thereafter you try to get the artificially intelligent software's help by which you can draft your petition nicely, but read it again. It may change the gender, sometimes it may change the name of the parties, and sometimes you may not find the familiarity with the subject.